Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, and here are my predictions for this weekend's championship matches. Let's start with tonight's match. Sheffield Wednesday versus Birmingham City. Well, both these two teams lost last weekend. Sheffield Wednesday lost to Huddersfield and of course Birmingham lost to Albion. Sheffield Wednesday have won 6, lost 19. Birmingham have won 8, lost 13. And of course, these two teams are in a rather precarious position. Sheffield Wednesday are second from bottom, and of course, not long ago they did start to have some results, Sheffield Wednesday, but of late they have lost some matches. Like I keep saying, I think that Sheffield Wednesday are going to go right back down again. I said at the start of the season that I think they would, and it looks like they're going to. They'll be back playing in League One again next season. As for Birmingham City, well, they're not out of the woods yet either. They are rather close to relegation. Like I said, they lost to Albion last weekend. Birmingham have won 8, lost 13. This one, I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for Sheffield Wednesday 2, Birmingham City 1. Tomorrow's match, Ipswich Town versus Albion. Of course, Ipswich at the moment, they are going through having a bit of a wobbly patch at the moment. They are 4th. And of course, Albion are below them in 5th. And to say that Ipswich, the season Ipswich have had, it looks like they might not finish second, the way things are going. So this is no time for Ipswich to start to have a bit of a wobbly patch. They've got to find some wins from now to the end of the season if they want to finish second. Albion, on the other hand, we're 5th. I didn't think Albion would be there at this time of the season. As we get towards the end of the season, I thought we had a bit of a struggle at the start of the season, but we've come good. Do I think Albion will finish in the playoffs? I wouldn't be surprised, but I doubt very much if we'll win promotion. We'll come up through the playoffs. I can't see Albion coming up through the playoffs. Ipswich have won 17, lost 4, and Albion have won 14, lost 9. Well, last time Albion went to East Anglia, they lost to Norwich. Like I said, if Ipswich want to finish second, they've got to start winning matches. They've got to start winning some matches again, go on another winning run. But will they? With Southampton, the form name Southampton are at the moment, it's going to be, I think it's going to be very hard for Ipswich to shift Southampton from second. Anyway, here's my prediction. This one I'm going to go for Ipswich 2, Albion 0. Blackburn Rovers versus Stoke City. Well, Blackburn are 18th and Stoke City are 20th, and these two teams are in serious trouble. It looks like Blackburn are going to have a new manager, and Stoke, of course, have just appointed a new manager, but it doesn't seem to have any effect on Stoke at the moment. Blackburn have won 10, lost 16. Stoke have won 8, lost 14. This one I'm going to go for Blackburn. I think this one will be a scrappy match between these two teams. I'm going to go for Blackburn to win. Blackburn 1, Stoke 0. Cardiff City versus Preston. Well, Cardiff are 13th and Preston are 10th. Cardiff have won 12, lost 13. Preston have won 12, lost 12. This one I'm going to go for Cardiff. Cardiff 2, Preston 0. Hull City versus Swansea. Well, Hull are 6th, are in the playoff places, and Swansea are 17th. I thought that at the start of the season, I thought Hull would be one of those teams to struggle this season. It doesn't look like it. It looks like they might finish in the playoff places. And Swansea, well, I did predict Swansea to be thereabouts in the playoff places. But this season, I'm having a struggle. Hull have won 13, lost 10. Swansea have won 8, lost 13. This one I'm going to go for Hull. Hull 1, Swansea 0. Leeds United versus Rotherham. Well, of course, Leeds are 3rd and Rotherham are bottom. And of course, Leeds are on a charge at the moment. I think Leeds will probably be one of the teams to finish in the playoff places, to finish the season in the playoff places. And Rotherham, well, it's looking a little bit glum for them. It looks like they'll probably be in League One next season with Sheffield Wednesday. Leeds have won 18, lost 6, whereas Rotherham have won 3, lost 16. It's been the story of Rotherham's season, I'm afraid. I did predict that they would be one of the teams to struggle, and it looks like my prediction is going to come true. Anyway, I'm going to go for Leeds. Leeds 3, Rotherham 0. Of course, this is a Yorkshire derby, this one is. Middlesbrough versus Bristol City. Middlesbrough are 12th, and Bristol City, they are 14th. And of course, Middlesbrough drew with Sunderland last weekend. Sunderland have won 12, lost 12. Bristol City have won 10, and they've lost 12. It's hard to say which Middlesbrough team are going to turn up. Of course, Middlesbrough had a bad start of the season. They were in the bottom 3 at the start of the season, but results have improved since then. But it doesn't seem to make any difference to Middlesbrough. I think everybody thought that they would be finishing the playoff places, but like they did last season. But it's not to be. This one, and of course Middlesbrough drew with Sunderland last week, as I've said. This one I think I'm going to go for another draw here. Middlesbrough 1, Bristol City 1. Bristol City won't make it easy for them. Queen's Park Rangers versus Norwich. Well, Queen's Park Rangers are 3rd from bottom, and Norwich are 9th. Queen's Park Rangers have won 7, lost 16. Norwich have won 13, lost 12. This one I'm going to go for Queen's Park Rangers 1, Norwich 2. Southampton versus Huddersfield. Well, at the moment, Southampton, of course, are now second. And they are banging form at the moment. Southampton, they are on a charge. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't finish second. I think they will. I think Ipswich have blowed their chances of finishing second, but you never know. Southampton could, before the end of the season, have a bit of a wobble themselves, and they might find themselves out of the not second anymore. But at the moment, Southampton are just unstoppable. And of course, Huddersfield, well, they are fourth from bottom. Southampton have won 18, lost 4. Huddersfield have won 6, lost 11. And I wouldn't be surprised if Southampton don't go goal crazy tomorrow against Huddersfield. I'm going to go for Southampton 5. Huddersfield 0. Sunderland versus Plymouth. Well, Sunderland are 8th and Plymouth are 15th. Sunderland were another team that everybody thought that they would be in the playoff places at the end of the season, but finish in the playoff places, but not to be like they was at the end of last season. And Plymouth, well, they're not doing too bad. They did have a good start to the season, but they've dropped down the table of late. I can't see them being dragged into a relegation fight. I did predict that I thought they would struggle this season and go right back down again, but they've proved me wrong. Sunderland have won 13, lost 12. Plymouth have won 9, lost 11. And I'm going to go for Sunderland 1, Plymouth 2. I'm going to go for Plymouth to win 2-1. Watford versus Leicester. Well, Watford are 11th, and of course Leicester are top. And it looks like Leicester are going to win the championship the way they're going, and they'll be back in the Premiership next season. Watford have won 10, lost 9, and of course Leicester have won 23, lost 4. This one I'm going to go for Watford 1, Leicester 3. And finally, Sunday's match, Coventry City versus Millwall. Well, Coventry are 7th and Millwall are 16th. Coventry have won 11, lost 8. Millwall have won 8, lost 13. This one I'm going to go for Coventry. Coventry 2, Millwall 0. Well, that's the end of my predictions for this weekend's championship matches. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all again in another video.